I gotta turn it on. Okay. Look, it's a gas can. It's me. It's a motor. Welcome back, Jack, or whatever your name is. Male, female, dude, chick. What's up? What's happening? Try not to cover up the mic. Need to work on videos and editing and all that madness. So it feels weird talking to a phone. But I talk to myself all the time. So I guess I should be used to it. I just gotta figure out that mental hurdle. Anyway, got it all in there. It's in a Mustang, or it's left of one for right now. It's really just the front ends off of it. It's still a Mustang. Look at that. Now I know it says Mustang. Look at that there. Bam. Pow. Oh, look at that scratch. It's probably from my daughter's scooter. You know, race car stuff. Anyway, put the Johnson on it. Starter's in there. Look at that. Man. And that's the factory wiring for the Ford 3.8 stuff. There's the motor mounts. They're welded on there. Look at them beautiful dimes. Man. I need a dime. That's top of the line. It's all welded up. Make it mine. Look at that. Look at that. No mechanical fuel pump. It's going to have an electric fuel pump on it. Fits in there tight. I had to cut that out. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have to, I guess. I could have put the motor forward more, but I mean, 1.5 inches back there, back towards the firewall is always better. Clearance did a little bit with the old hammer. Nailed it. Pulled the fuel pump relay. I always think that some of the things that we don't think about. That's the fuel pump relay right there. And that is on here, number 14 on here. And then it's a 20 amp, so that one actually goes right there. So I pulled that, so when I turn the key on, it doesn't just shoot fuel out of this thing right here. Shoot fuel all over my motor when I'm trying to start it. Yeah. So we want to control the fuel pump, not the key. Factory brakes. Go 4-wheel discs. I hooked that vacuum advance right up to that carburetor. I mean, one of them fancy linkages. I haven't even done that yet, but you know, race car stuff. So anyway, but those motor mounts are in there. The trans mount is on there. It's not 100% complete yet, but it's on there. So yeah, look at that. That has a drive shaft in it. Half of it is Corvette drive shaft, that half, and then the other half is Mustang drive shaft. And yeah, I'm not gonna say that's beautiful, but you know, I just tacked it up to make it the same length. I'm gonna take it to a drive shaft shop and have them make a drive shaft for me. So there's a plate that I welded on the existing cross member, moved it forward 1 hole, and then that other, well, there's actually 2 little brackets there. Those are just for spacing to make sure that that doesn't touch. So that's how much clearance it has from the tail shaft touching, because you don't want it to touch. You don't want it to touch the cross member because it could break it. And this is one issue that I'm running into. That's a mechanical speedo output, so I got to change that. And then the shifter is there, and believe it or not, I think if I'm wise enough, which I think I am, I can use the factory stuff right here. Boom, build me another little custom bracket right about here. Boom, right there where that other one was. No, maybe I use the factory Corvette one, but just a little bit of hardware and a little bit of engineering, and boom, I'm gonna use the factory shifter in this Ford Mustang with a Corvette motor in it. So it's all lining up. It takes time to re-engineer everything, and not only that, install it and then take it out, tack it up, weld it, all that other stuff. It's welded fully on the other side. This side's just kind of like, you know, a couple stitch welds and some tacks. But yeah, anyway, looks got subframe connectors from the factory because it's a convertible, so it is a full frame car now, kind of. They're a little rusty. Yeah, we'll paint them. I'll weld all these little seams, all the seams that hold the seat in, all the other seams that are kind of weak where the factory does stuff. Look at this. Thinking about weak, I was like, man. So look at those. Those are just, you know, plug welds in there. I think I counted it up on the other side. And I think there's like eight plug welds on each side. Look at that. So that I'll grind down right here, and then I'll at least put some stitch welds in there in between, and then on there, same thing on the other side. And then look at that factory 4-link back there. What a beautiful piece of machinery. So I'll go back in that 4-link, and yes, I'll eventually change those other factory flex bars to round steel ones. I got some tin soldiers. Got some tin soldiers bungs and some other stuff for 4-link, so that'll be in the future. So it's coming along. It's been a road, you know. I mean, anytime you put a Chevy motor in a Ford, it's kind of odd. But the guy, I traded a motorcycle, a CBR 600, to the guy that for the Corvette rolling chassis. He's actually putting a Ford motor in the Corvette. He's putting a 351 Cleveland in the Corvette. He's supposed to send me pictures when he's done. So we'll see. There's some stainless exhaust mixed with some old exhaust that I'm going to make all work nice together. Yes, you can weld stainless to mild steel. I've done it. I'm going to use stainless wire. You can use different types of wire. You can TIG stuff with silicone bronze. Oh, there's all kinds of other ways to go. So, but yeah, so that'll be done with that. And then we'll be roasting tires off of this thing. Getting her done. So, yep. So, yeah, hopefully I'll have somebody to start editing soon, and then the videos will get better and all the other stuff. Maybe a real camera one day, or GoPro. I don't know. We'll wait until this thing actually gets on the road and, well, on the racetrack. I don't know if it'll be on the road. You know. Anyway, so that being said, yep, little fuel cell, a couple other little things. Maybe it'll have some nitrous later. Maybe we'll do that turbo thing. Got to figure out the hoses. There's another hose there. Got to figure out the hoses and all the other stuff. So we'll get it done eventually. It'll be done as soon as possible. It'll be running hopefully today. But I'll keep you guys tuned on the fire up and all the other stuff. Probably be more like tomorrow that I actually turn the key and fire it up. So I gotta wire this up. What does that say? For racing use only. Wait, let's read that again. For racing use only. Well, that's good, because it's just a race car. No longer a regular street car. I know people are like, but hey, I'm doing it for myself and for the kids to have something to do and something positive. It's going to be something for advertisement for my little diesel repair company. And there'll just be more positives to it. So we'll see. Anyway, so stay tuned for more stuff and hopefully better videos and less hyperbole. This is the word I was looking for. Maybe that's what I'll start doing. I'll start using a word of the day in all of my videos, and we'll step up our vocabulary. Okay, so watch out for hyperbole. Word of the day is hyperbole. Look it up, and you'll see what it means. All right, peace.